Hello and welcome to another episode of #GetLit. I'm Kimberly Olson, and today we're going to talk about my 5 favorite Instagram algorithm hacks, because when it comes to the algorithm game, you have got to make sure you are staying relevant and current and in the trenches so you can be attuned to the changes, and I am absolutely one of those people. So in this video, we're going to go through my favorite 5. Now, I started building my Instagram a year and a half, no, maybe 2 years ago. No, year and a half ago. It's a blur. Anyways, I was no one on Instagram. I had no followers. I think I even had my account on private. Like, I had no clue. And since then, I've grown it to over 30,000 followers, all organically. So one of the keys for me to be able to do that so quickly is I understand how algorithm works. And same with my Facebook account, even though I get in jail sometimes. And I think that's just because people report my account. So that's you, please just move along. But if not, for those that love to love and support me, I have a really high algorithm rating. So whenever I put content out, Facebook and Instagram push it out to my feed. So a lot of people see my stuff, and that's the name of the game. So we're going to talk about my 5 favorite algorithm hacks. So what I want you to do is I want you to click the like button if you like this video and want to learn about algorithm hacks, and of course subscribe. So I've got 5 for you. The first thing I want you to do is I want you, after you post on your Instagram feed, I want you to go back. So do whatever else. Maybe you go in your inbox and check messages. Maybe you go post on Facebook. Maybe you go on your stories. And then within 10 minutes, I want you to go back to your Instagram and see if anyone has commented. I always like and comment on my own post. I don't know why. The likes are going away, so it won't really matter, but I just do that. But I comment with my hashtags, which we'll touch on. So what you're going to do is you're actually going to look for comments, because within about 10 minutes, Instagram decides whether or not your post is worthy to be pushed out into your newsfeed. So this may be a shocker for some of you, but it's not, if you don't get any action on your content, it's not that it's bad content. It's just whatever platform you're on, its algorithm has decided not to share it out. So sometimes it's not relevant. Sometimes it maybe you're recycling something, so you're copying, pasting other people's posts or an image. That's a common thing with Facebook or Instagram. So you want it to be pushed out to everyone, right? So within 10 minutes, you got to get in there. So what I do is I post everywhere, and then I circle back and I look for comments, and I call it, driving up the engagement. And I want that to go be high, because that will help with the algorithm as well. So this is another hack. This is a bonus hack because it wasn't on my list. But when you comment back, you want to make sure it's 4 words or more. Okay, I think I learned that from Erin Gargan King, my she crush. She's amazing. What's up, Erin? I think I learned that from her. So 4 words or more, because if you just do an emoji or something, it doesn't really look like you're having a conversation. And Instagram is going to reward you for being social, okay? Reply back to every person. If you can, get a little conversation going within those comments. Next thing you want to do is you want to focus on your stories and not your post, okay? So I've been doing a little experiment on my feed, because I started being more intentional about the type of content I was posting on my Instagram. Oh, I've actually have a really great webinar I did that's called Stop the Scroll. If you go to my Instagram, go ahead, and I'm gonna put my profile below. Follow me over at the Goal Digger Girl. It's GOAL. And you can see what my feed looks like. So I have a Stop the Scroll. I'm writing it down so I don't forget. #MomBrain. And with Stop the Scroll, I teach you how to make your feed stand out. Okay, so if you look at my posts, they look awesome, meaning I don't have just, ooh, picture of me, quote, that whole thing, which is fine. My page used to be that way, but it looks dynamic. It's more, I think it's awesome because it keeps my attention span, to be honest. It's more for me, because I was getting a little bored. So what I did, though, is since it was labor intensive to think those posts through and create them, I use Canva to jazz them up. I was posting less because I just physically couldn't get to all of them. No one handles my Instagram account. My virtual assistant doesn't even have my password. It's just me. And so it was getting to be too much. So what I did is I experimented, and I only posted a couple times a week. Sometimes I only post 2 times a week now, and I was getting more growth on my profile. So in order for my profile to continue to grow, I've always had to actively be reaching out to and connecting with new followers, but I just didn't even do that because I was just in a season where I was so busy, and it kept growing. So proof is in the pudding, okay? So I want you to focus on your stories. Look below, you're gonna see a link on how to structure your stories, how to structure your stories in 8 simple steps. So I'm going to teach you exactly how to do it. I have a method for it, and you can get a freebie checklist to check it off and keep track, okay? Focus on your stories. I think that's another reason why Instagram is doing away with the likes. If you don't know about that, the video before this one is all about the likes going away. And it's going to tell you a little bit about that. But that's also another reason, is that Instagram really wants to focus on stories. Let's be serious, okay? All right, next up is going to be, you are going to research your hashtags, okay? Don't just put, mom life, hashtag mom life, or hashtag girl boss. Those are so overused. You are not going to stand out by using those hashtags. So another way to really crush the algorithm is to be seen in the hashtag searches. So certain people search, say hashtag mom life or mom laptop lifestyle. Let's just make that up. Someone searching that, you come up, they see your account, and they're going to go check you out. Okay. So I have tested my hashtags as well. And I commonly come up in the top post for that hashtag. I also have hashtags that remain in the top post for a hashtag that were weeks and weeks and weeks ago. It blows my mind. I'm like, how is no one else using this hashtag or getting in here? It's weird. So you want to use a hashtag that is being searched, but not too much, okay? You don't want it to be where there's millions of people searching for it, because you're gonna be lost. But if 10 people are searching for it, they're not even looking for it, so they're not gonna find you, okay? So get clear on the hashtags. If you watch my Stop the Scroll, you'll see I talk about hashtags. I have a bonus training on hashtags in there, okay? Next step is to love on others, okay? I'm guilty of this. I get in, I post my stuff, reply back to comments, load up my stories. Sometimes I hit my inbox, sometimes I don't, and I move on to Facebook and on to other things. So if you do that, you're not really maximizing the algorithm. So my algorithm's high, so I'm not too stressed out about it. But for those, like if you're wanting to really grow it, by the way, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you want more videos like this. So if you really want to crush your algorithm though, I want on other people's posts, because you want to reciprocate, you want to get on their radar. So if someone, the easiest way to do this is if somebody newly follows you, check out their profile. If you like it, follow them back and comment on one of their posts. The other cool way is every time someone comments on your post or maybe views your story, go to their page and return the love, okay? And the last thing you want to do, I actively follow other new people. Actively follow new people all the time. So even if you're like, cool, my account's over 10,000, I've got the swipe up feature in my stories now, I'm happy as a clam. The reason why you want to do that is because you are marketing to a moving parade. It's crazy to me, but when I have my core people, I know who you are, my gold diggers, right? You guys have been following me forever, and I absolutely love you, and I know who you are. Like, I know all my people. It's nuts. But I'll see new names popping up, and I'm just like, it's crazy that there's people that stop following me. There's new people that start following me, and I sometimes say things, and I'm like, oh man, you probably heard this so many times from me. If this is your first time ever do a video, or you've never seen me, put below new and we'll prove it right here. So if you've never seen me before, you are my moving parade. If I don't remember that, then I am going to be just thinking, oh, cool, it's the same people, and I keep saying the same things. No, you need new people in front of you, because if you get new people in front of you, they start loving you, they start following you, and then they become your biggest fans, and eventually they become your client, your customer, or somebody who joins your team. So simple, right? Wash, rinse, repeat. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. If you love this, like this video, because it helps my algorithm on YouTube so I can continue to give you wonderful videos like this. So use this information, report back, and until next time, go out there and crush your goals and create the life of your dreams. Bye-bye.